On this Friday's edition of In the Box, I am showcasing an 80s classic set. And not only am I going to open up some packs from that parcel, but we've got an extra added bonus. And don't forget the classic 90s. All that is coming up right now. Fellow hobbyists, welcome back to another edition of In the Box, a hockey card show on this wonderful Friday. Today we are on episode number 41, and without even missing a beat, we are going to just get right in to today's Flashback Friday. I know there have been so many times I have said, this set is classic to me. This set is classic. This is a classic set. When I declare a set being classic, it often pertains to my life, and specifically the era that it was released, because it often had an impact on my childhood. Perhaps maybe not impact, that's probably a little bit of a strong word. I think it kind of helped me along the path of collecting. Yeah, that works. This set, well, it was out long before I even started collecting. I am sure that I speak for many of us when I say this set in particular is a staple in our hobby. My fellow collectors, I bring you 1981-82 OPG. Oh yeah. Such a classic design. This 396 card set marked the first appearance of the OPG logo in its design. I'm pretty sure most of this stuff everybody's already going to know, but we're going to say it anyway. The cards in this set were numbered by team, which were also organized alphabetically by city. That made it super easy to find the team you were looking for. Wait. Hold on. Gotta go a little further down. Hold on. Unlike our amazing Topps Stadium Club, this set had a whopping 55 rookies. I got a list. Yari Curry, Paul Coffey, Glenn Anderson, Don Beaupre, Dino Ciccarelli, Dale Hunter, Tim Kerr, Rajan Lemelin, Kevin Lowe, Andy Moog. Is it Moog or Moog? I've heard people say Moog. I always said Moog. Larry Murphy, Denis Savard, Peter Stastny, and many, many more. One card that people were made aware of to keep an eye on was the Paul Coffey rookie card. It was known to be counterfeited. This set also had subsets included. Your team leaders, league leaders, record breakers, and super action. And of course, you know you're looking out for the superstars, Gretzky, Ray Bourque, Mark Messier. Later print run packs of this set had a mail-in offer, which gave you the opportunity to get the 1980-81 OPG Super Set. Alright, sure, there's not a whole lot to really mention in regards to this set, but it is a classic set regardless. And with that rookie class, in the early 90s, I remember going to my cousin's place in Orangeville, Ontario over the span of the summer, and his older brother had like this huge crate full of different baseball and hockey cards. Being the curious kid that I was, I certainly had to take a look. I remember to this day still seeing some of those rookie cards in there. Personally, I never sought out any of these cards for the longest time, but they started to come in batches as I started to build my collection. Sometimes not so good condition, other times pretty good condition. The cards that I now have of this set are pretty much all in pretty pristine condition. Wow, did that ever take me years to actually obtain this set? Although the design is probably not super crazy awesome, but it is a pretty classic design regardless. Classic OPG! I heard my own echo in the hallway. How weird's that? So there is this week's Flashback Friday Classic 81-82 OPG. You know, I really hope that some of you weren't expecting a 10 or 15 minute segment this Friday. oh, you're going to be disappointed. As every Friday goes, we do have quite the lineup all set and ready to go. As you know, I grabbed some packs at random and an extra added bonus. Stay tuned. And don't forget, we still got to dig into these as well. So how about we start right now? Now, some episodes ago, I did that little introduction. I said that's the new transition music theme for the card cam, and I've let you guys all down because this is the only second time that I do it. So, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to get any more complaints, any texts saying, hey, you're not doing so good with the little introduction music anymore. Okay? Enough's enough. Yeah, I'm sure you believe that. I'm sure you're really, really believing everything I'm just saying. You guys ready? You guys all set to get this show on the road? Because we have got some stuff to get through. Like I said, these are the packs that I picked at random from the parcel Scott has sent in. So we are not going to waste much time because we have got quite the lineup to get through on today's episode. So, how about we dip right into it? Right into it. Look at that. Already see we got a nice young gun sitting right there. So, let's take a crack at it today. Here we go. Put that off to the side. What do we got? Electromagnetic. We've had a bunch of these in past episodes, so we're not going to concentrate too much on that. Spencer Knight. Yo Peachy Glossy Rookies. I still have a hard time. Is this the bronze or is it the gold? I want to say I'm not even going to say which one. We're just going to go with it. We'll just leave it at that. Eklund. Holographics. I really, really like these ones. However, it's the little bally things in the background kind of throw me off. The more and more I see these cards, the more the little bally effect in the background kind of throws me off a little bit. But it's still a cool card nonetheless. Sam Bennett, Full Force Freshman. Oh, flip. This is pretty cool. I really, really like these. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I never came across these when I was buying lots and collections and stuff. Just people did not want to let these ones go. And I suppose I can understand why. So, as we know, episode number 40, I had no idea why I just flicked that. But episode 40, we showcased the Ehlers, which is right here, which is within my reach. Right here was the card of the episode, so I'm bringing back a previous episode's card of the episode onto this episode. How many times did I just say episode? I don't know. But anyhow, if you haven't yet noticed, we are now showcasing, as I once used to have a card of the day. Now we're showcasing the card of the episode on our Instagram. And hopefully we'll move over to Facebook as well. So yeah, card of the episode will be now be listed on the Instagram account. Card Collectors Domain is the account. If you're not already checking it out, we will definitely have to put it in the description so we can post some stuff on there for you guys as well. We've got, this is the oh my gosh, the extended series, that's what I'm trying to say. The extended series insert. Trying to find my pack here, so I'm not just picking up one by one. There we go. Okay, so anyways, we saw that. You don't need me to read it all out to you. Rookie Authentics. Very cool. Oh, look at that. Aho. That is cool. I don't think we've gotten any of these ones on the show with the beautiful NHL in the background there. It's pretty neat back though, eh? Like, I'll never stop saying it. I love dark colors, specifically like grays and black on cards. So that's a pretty cool back right there. Not that we're highlighting the backs, but there we have it. Mason McTavish. Now I do have this entire O-Pee-Chee set, all thanks to a fellow collector that was like, "Hey, you want a set of O-Pee-Chee?" And I said, "Okay." So he was able to provide one to me. So that is a duplicato. And we have got some reflections. Lundell, that's a pretty sweet looking card, actually. Really like that. That's really cool. I'm not going to go into detail about the darkness and all that other stuff, but the darkness, that's what I should call it from now on. Whenever I see a dark card, you guys know how I feel about dark cards, with dark colors, and should just call it the darkness from now on. Check out the darkness on this card. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty awesome, pretty well done design, actually. So I've seen them around. I've seen those around, but I just don't think we've ever gotten any on the show that I recall. I think that's the first one there. And we got the French variation. I'm going to have a nice chunk of those by the time I go through everything, if I ever have the chance to go through everything and sort through stuff. And as our previous episode card of the episode player was also Ehlers, and this again, immediate impact from full force, Ehlers once again. That's pretty cool. I never quite understood this die cut. Like I'm not really, I don't know. Can we really understand why they choose some of the die cuts that they choose? I don't know. Am I missing something here? I don't know. But alas, let's move on. Jimmy VC, glossy rookies. Oh, that's cool. Sophomore sensations. That's a cool card. I like that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. 21-22 upper deck. Very cool. That'd be a set I would love to complete. I just really like this design. It's not too busy. However, the one thing that I probably would have considered is if he's going outside of this border here, I would have just, what? So what? Just go a bit over the. I like that when they make a border to some degree, they make a border and then the player's coming out of that border. Like some cards just look so good when they do that. But that's me. Okay, authentic rookies. This is numbered out of 205 copies. Very cool. Loving. I got a nice chunk of is this SP Game Use? It is. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure. Got a nice chunk of these over the past, I guess, 40 episodes. So we'll see what it comes out to in the end. Ross Colton, Young Guns. A bit of a soft corner there, but nothing too crazy. It's still some, pretty sharp, but not going to complain because I know I don't have that. So, Brett Kulak, Young Guns. It's an older one. And Adam Fox, debut dates. Loving this design as well. John Gillies, Young Guns. Henrik Carlson, Young Guns. Nice little lot here of Young Guns. Pavel Zacha, Young Guns. Very, very cool. Very cool. Lundqvist, Young Guns. Is that Ron? I don't know. I am so worried. Well, I wouldn't say worried. It's just I'm like, do I bother trying to attempt saying the name or just let it go? And then that one, I was like, you know what? I'll probably say, maybe I'll say it right, but I'm so thinking like, you know what? I'm going to go back on this episode later. I'm going to be like, oh, you dummy, you screwed up his name again. You know, because I end up finding out how to say it, how to pronounce it properly. So that's my little story this time around. Another pack here. Let's get her going. As they say in that show, I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. Letterkenny, Pitter Patter. Let's get at her. All right. Beautiful. Mark Messier from Parkhurst. I'm trying to remember the year of this. I know it's the 90s. But what is... I think this is Parkhurst. I want to say it's Parkhurst International, but I might be wrong. I'm trying to see the year, and I don't see a year there. So I want to say probably 96, 97, maybe? Yeah, that's where we're going to go. And then we're going to go with that. And then they also had the gold parallel to these as well, which looked pretty cool. Exactly the same, just a gold foil instead of the silver. These, I always liked these cards. This subset in particular. However, I don't recall what the subset... Oh, Crown Collection. There we go. Always liked this subset. I always thought it looked really, really fancy. Really, really nice. So there we have it. Let's see what else we got in here. What else we got? David Pasternak, UD Canvas. Ha ha ha! Look at that. Boy, our Stadium Club. And this is the, is it members only? I can't see it. I know there's something there. I'm going to go with members only. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Members only. Timu Solani. No number. That always threw me off with the members only cards. They didn't even number them. But maybe if you look them up somewhere, I suppose maybe somebody found out what the numbers were. But they certainly don't put them on the card. Not that I can tell anyways. Sergei Fedorov, the Fleer Ultra 94-95 highlights. This was a cool subset as well. Highlighted, of course, as you can imagine, Sergei Fedorov. So I think this was like a 10 or 12 card set or something like that. It was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I likely have it. I don't think they were that hard to get a hold of. So, continuing on. Adam Oates from Donruss 93, 94? Oh my gosh, I'm right. 93, 94. I just took a stab at it too. So this was pretty interesting because, of course, as you can see at the top there, it says special print 1 out of 20,000. I mean, not a small number, especially in cards, when you're talking about print runs. But they were pretty neat. And they weren't numbered per se. They were actually lettered. So, as you can see here in the corner, if my camera will focus, we got B. So, yeah. So, I don't remember how many cards were in this subset. I don't recall how high they went in the alphabet, but there you have it. I know I have a nice little chunk of them, but certainly not the whole thing. Hat-trick artists. Adam Oates once again. This is from Leaf, the Leaf set. I think it was from the same year, 93, 94. Don't have this set in its entirety either. Very, very simple, but you know what? To the point, right? You got your name, you got your logo of your team, or your set, and you got your subset logo right there. Now, the only thing they are missing, I think they should have put a Boston Bruins logo on here as well, but, it is what it is, right? Timu Solani, members only. And I think that's exactly what this was about. If I remember reading it sometime back, I was like, well, what was it? Members only? What, like, is that like, what's going on? Right? And I looked into it, and sure enough, that's exactly what it was, right? I don't know if it was this specific time, but I do know that there was an option to kind of like purchase like a membership with Topps. And I don't know, I guess within that you were able to get sets that weren't released normally out on the market is what I'm guessing. I didn't really read too much into it, but I just was curious about it. So that's what I recall reading. And then we're going back several years. So hence the members only, which, for members only, right? And it must have had a ton of people, because I mean, there's no shortage of finding the members only stuff. But there we have it. Sorry about that. I keep thinking I'm gonna knock something over. Brad Marchand, Seeing Stars and Parkers. This is a really flippin' cool subset as well. Looks like we got a couple of them there right behind. This one, I'm still working at it. Not sure how many are in this subset, but this is going to work out well because I know I'm going to need some of these. Patrick Kane. And I'm just going to move these ones up ahead because that's what we're talking about right now. Seeing Stars, Evgeny Malkin. That's the red. That's the red background, that one. That's freaking cool. Henrik Lundqvist. Gotta love that design, eh? You move the card out, see all the little stars and things like that. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little stack of those. Moving on, some more Parkhurst Centennial Salute. Braden Holtby. Rookie Impressions. Now, I think I have this card. I remember seeing it not that long ago, and my copy was in really rough shape. Very, very rough shape. So this one looks to be better than the one I have. So I'm sure that's just going to go into the collection as a replacement. Back to some Parkhurst. Some Parkhurst International. Those are freaking cool cards, too. They're all that shiny foil. Oh, some more Seeing Stars. Look at that. Brad Marchand. Now, I know we had him a while ago, did we not? Brad Marchand? Yeah, we did. We had this one here. And then we have the red as well. So that's freaking cool. That's going to work. I like that. I like it. I like getting the variations and getting the regular ones along with the variations as well. That's pretty cool. Henrik Zetterberg. Another red of Patrick Kane. Seiderberg. Parkhurst International. Oscar Mahler. Rookie from Victory. Evgeny Malkin. We had the red. Yeah, we did. We got the red. The other one. So that's the reg. Oh my gosh. I mean, I have these. I don't know if I have the whole set, but I do know I have these. This is crazy. This I would have never expected. So I noticed though, there is you can see there's, you probably can't see it in the camera, but I could see it with my naked eye here. Somebody did write something on the card. So there's a bit of an imprint on there. $1 says $1. Well, I can't make out the rest of it. But I mean, still, if I am missing this from this set, this is from this is Nielsen. Yeah, Nielsen, look at that. If I am missing this, you know what? It's going to go straight into the collection, right? It could be worse. I've seen worse ones than this. Oh, way worse than this. So this is actually pretty decent in my opinion. So I'm kind of hoping I need this, actually. Really. I wish I could read what it says. But that's too bad that somebody wrote on it. But you know what? Like I said, I've seen much worse. Like rounded corners. And people like, I want $40 for this. It's Wayne Gretzky. It's like, you're on something, buddy. Whatever it is. I don't know. But it's as far as I'm going to go. Wall. Joseph Wall. The peachy blue. Star rookie. This is from the CHL. Have a nice little chunk of those. Ending this off with Blake Wheeler, Timmy Horton's Superstar Showcase. That wasn't a bad pack. That was actually pretty decent, actually. Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm like, out of those 2 packs, there was 2 I can consider card of the episode, but we'll see what else we get. Let's go. Matthew Tkachuk. His cards have been selling like freaking crazy on some of the groups that I'm in on Facebook, and I'm like, holy moly, guys. I mean, I guess they have reason, right? Go after who's hot right now. You know, buy that card. Buy this card for $250 right now. Because, you know, he's pretty hot in the playoffs. He's doing pretty good, you know. And then, you know, in a couple weeks, I'll try to sell it for $1. Nobody will be interested. That's so strange how that works, eh? So strange. But that's how same thing with rookies, right? A new rookie class comes out and everybody's like going crazy, like crazy. Oh, got it. And it's like, holy frig, guys. And there's so many times I've been in these groups and I sit there and I tell them, like, you guys go ahead. In a few months, all the cards that you guys are buying for like crazy prices, I'm going to likely pick up for pennies on the dollar. And that's no secret. A couple of people have said, no kidding, you're right. And it's like, yeah, I know, because I've been doing it for years. That's exactly what I do for years. And whoever's the high big guys, I'll get them later on down the road, right? Like, that's how I go about collecting stuff, right? Get all the low-bearing fruit first for, like, you know, low pricing and stuff. And then as you get closer to finishing it off, you go after the big guys. You get those, you need 1 or 2 of them, bang, then you're done, right? That's just how I do it. Some people are like, they're like, oh, no, it'll never go down. It'll never go down. And I probably count about a dozen people that have said that to me. I'll be like, you want to bet? I'll put you on my list. I'll prove to you that they will. And they always have, for the most part. So that's my little thing for this episode once again. Another little story for you. So there we go. I feel like I'm leaving something out. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how much people go after the rookies right off the hop. And then I just wait like a month or something or whatever. And usually, it's like, hey, you want to buy all these rookie cards? Yeah, okay. Here's like 86 of them. Sell them to you for 90 cents a piece. Sold. Right? It's like, all right, we're good. Anyways, okay, that's my little claim to fame there. We got a nice little chunk here of Prism. We got Scott Lawton. Really, I've always liked these. I really like these because they were like, well, they weren't necessarily acetate, but I really like this set. Just the way they were made and with the foil and everything, they were just so well done. And I know I got quite a bit of these in my collection. If not the complete set. Because a lot of these were ripped. A lot of Prism was opened when these came out. So around the 13, 14. So a lot of it was opened. So as you can imagine, a lot of it's still swirling out there. Stefan Matteau. Jonas Rask. Austin Watson. Jared Tenorti. A couple of him. Sometimes it feels like there's more than one card there, but Michael Granlund. Roden. Oh, there he goes again. Charlie Coyle. Francouz. Rookie from Allure. And also an Udi Portraits. A nice little chunk. There. That was all right. Okay, we have got 3 more packs to go. Oh, I'm going to grab this one first here. Let's check this one out. Check it out. Okay, here we go. Smooth Grooves. Looks like we got a couple of them. Ralston and Yakhmanev. Yes. I'm just making sure. I'm trying to see his name in the light there. This set, I think I have it. I'm pretty sure I already have it. It's actually very easy to get. Claude Giroux team score. It's got some remnants of the previous cards, penny sleeves that are just kind of coming apart there at the top. Team score. This was I really like this. Like, look at how fancy that looks. Considering it's a Score product, like it's Score. Like, really? Like, I mean, the back is nothing to really make a big fuss about, but look at that. That looks better than most freaking cards out there. Like, I think, anyways. Isn't that cool? It almost has that 90s. You know what? This has a 90s Pinnacle feel to it, huh? Huh? Does it not? I find it does. That's freaking cool. Always liked those. Clefbaum, the gold medallion. And it looks like we got a nice little chunk here of Bowman. Might be all rookies. Really like this set. Really big fan of this set. Really, really like this one. I'm sure I've mentioned that in previous episode. Dustin Brown. That's not bad right there. I'm liking that. I mean, it's got a very faint white around, in the darker areas, but like almost every dark card, if it has a dark border, like, I mean, you can't really avoid it, right? But all things considered, that's actually a pretty decent card right there, condition-wise. Anyways, David Hale. Is that Sarno? It looks like Sarno to me. It's hard to tell with that. Hard to tell with that foil. Paul Martin. Some Lanin, looks like Zidlicki. John Michael Lyles. That's another decent name that I am aware of. And Andrew Peters. That's not a bad little chunk of rookies right there. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to grab these because they keep sliding out. So a couple more Smooth Grooves. Jovanovski and Hammerlick. Put those in there. And this is the last little pack. Evander Kane. This is from SP Authentic, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the retro. They brought back those retro designs. Corey Schneider. Thought there was 2 cards there. Brad Marchand. Kopitar. Dustin Brown once again. And Scott Hartnell. All right. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm getting... excuse me. I'm getting a little closer to the end here. Well, I wouldn't say the end, but, this is pack number 5. Pack number 5. Oh, this team bag is going to be a bit of a troublemaker. Hold on. There we go. Keep sticking to the card. These are really, really cool. I really like these, the subset. This is from 92-93. Next in line, Brett Hall and Patrick Poulin. That was a really cool subset. I think it was only 6. Pardon me, guys. 6 cards to the set. It's either 6 or 8. It was really low. It did not get into the double digits. Ryan Miller in action from O-Pee-Chee. This was really freaking cool. Like, look at that. I don't even recall what episode. There was an episode where I was mentioning having a player... Oh, what the heck was it? It was kind of like the electromagnetic. You know, it has the same player, right? The same stance, just different color. And I remember mentioning... oh my gosh, sorry guys. I recall mentioning having something like if the player's taking a slap shot, you know, it's like photo of him doing it, like numerous exposures of him until he finishes a slap shot. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the terminology as far as photography. I just don't know the terminology as far as photography goes. But in this case here, this is pretty freaking cool how they have this set up like this. That is freaking cool. I'm really liking that. Now, it is an older release, of course. This is 2007, 2008. But I always like that about this subset, how they had that effect on it. Very, very awesome looking card. And some more preview cards, or at least one at least. Moving on. Peter McNabb. Another Topps card here. This is from Topps Archive. So they're basically reprints of different cards. And this is Peter McNabb, as I already mentioned. Oh yes, the anniversary cards, very, very, very flimsy. Very, very flimsy card stock for these. Still working on this set. I have a huge chunk of it, but there's so many still I have yet to go, so might possibly need this one. Enroth, marquee rookie. That's an older O-Pee-Chee right there. Oh, wow, look at that. Don't see these too often. Peter Bondra from Pacific. And I'll say it for a friend of mine. It's a specific card. He heard that on the one episode where I was talking about how I can imagine going through some Pacific trading cards and somebody saying, "Hey, you got any specific cards?" And he had such a kick out of it. I don't know. And sure, I thought it was funny because it's something I was thinking of, but I didn't think other people would find it that funny, but all's good. So this is a team checklist. This was really freaking cool. This is freaking cool. I really like that. Wow. I mean, I've seen them. I'm trying to think, like, do I even have any of these in my collection? I don't really know. But I do now if I don't. All right, just going to grab this one here because this one looks pretty interesting as well. Adam Oates from Topps. From Season's Best. I think this was a subset within a base set, I think. I don't recall. I don't quite recall. That one, this specific year confused the heck out of me. There's a few things that confused me. But regardless, I mean, it's a nice looking card, nice and shiny, and it is Adam Oates after all. We've got some more Prism here. Let me just grab them here, because it looks like there's probably a few. We'll get through those real quick. Schilling. Okay, I thought we were going to have two of him as well. Richard Panik. And I see another one right back here. Arcabello. Any more? Nope. We good. All right. Ricard Raquel. Totally certified. Really freaking love that set. That was a nice set as well. Silver Skates. Really liked this Silver Skates in comparison to the 90s ones they made. And what year was that? There was another... I wish I could remember the year. There was another Silver Skate subset that Upper Deck released, but they were all like, sideways cards, like horizontal cards. And they look so nice. They were all nice and silver. Anyways, I don't know why I'm showcasing that. That's not what we're looking at right now, but I'm just saying I really, really like that. And I can't remember what year they came out, but I'm sure we've had some on the show at some point. But these were really nice looking. Really like the blue in the background. Just looks really nice. It has some foil on there. That's really freaking cool. Danny Heatley, double diamond. Never Silver Skates, same guy, actually. There we go, put that there. Mike Ribeiro. Cracked Ice. I don't think those are numbered. No, they weren't. Cracked Ice parallel. That's freaking nice. David Backus, gold medallion. Ellerby, score gold. Alfredson, this is the... why is it escaping me? This is a parallel. I'm just going to go with that. I can't remember what the name of it is. Another score gold. Right there. The Future Franchise. These were pretty nice cards, too, for score. Not too bad. They put score in with a little bit of gold foil. So that worked out pretty well. Pitlick, score hot rookies. I don't see these too often, time to time, but I mean, not a whole lot. Omega, this is from Pacific Online. Peter Forsberg, pretty nice cards. Hagelin, I think I have this entire set. This is that rookies subset. SPA. Stefan Matteau, from Prism. That whole thing is almost tilting over. Nico Kapanen. These are freaking nice. Again, dark cards. This is Bowman. Well, it says Bowman, then it says Topps Young Stars. So I don't know. Is it Bowman Young Stars, I suppose. And ending it off, Felix Potvin, SPA. Or is this just SP? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just the SP version. Never mind. I thought it... I'm so used to seeing the new ones, right? The new ones. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I put them in that set too, I guess. I flip it around like, wait a minute. No, this is the original. This is the original. The original SP die cut. There we go. Wow. Sometimes it's just nice to be wrong. Last pack, my friends. Last pack. And this pack here has just a few top loaders. So let's take a look. Jack Eichel. And Fucali. Young Guns checklist. Oh, man. Peter Forsberg game jersey. I believe I already have this because it looks awfully familiar. Shooting Stars Mike Modano. Very nice. Very, very nice. I find he's such... I wouldn't say an underrated player, but I find his cards are very... I don't know. They're undervalued. That's the best way I can put it. Great player. Great player. And last but not least, Daniel Alfredson. Titanium. Jersey. That's freaking cool. That's numbered to 532 copies. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Now, I did say there was a bonus. And that's what we are going to dip into right now. So here it is. Here is a nice, cool storage box of a nice chunk of cards that I've been so eager to get my hands on. We're just going to go through them real quick. And I thought I would share this with you guys because I think this is one of those sets that I mean, I don't think it's a near set by any means, but I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But this is one of those releases I never, ever thought I would ever get this much of. Ever. So, if you can't see it already, you're going to in a second. You kind of see the top there. This is a lot of stature. These are so nice, and I have gotten a few of these on the show from time to time. Nothing crazy, as you guys know. I've got like 1 or 2 or something like that. And when Scott kind of put this in my face and said, "Yo, you want it?" I was like, "Okay." So he hooked me up. So we're going to take a look and see what he sent my way. As you can see, we had Gordie Howe, Steve Yzerman, Evgeny Malkin. Like, they're such beautiful cards. Never, ever did I was never thinking I would ever get stature cards. Like, maybe like the odd one, maybe like buying a lot or something like that, or in an auction. But to this degree, you gotta be kidding. So this is absolutely amazing. Another Gordie Howe. Frick, man. That's freaking crazy. Mitch Marner. Leon Draisaitl. Dominic Hasek. Frick. This is freaking awesome. Bobby Orr. They're all in like pristine condition. They're like super nice condition too, which is awesome. And we got a rookie here. It's numbered out of 399. Oh, why am I making 2 piles? Okay, just go with it. Stanley, another rookie, 399. You kidding me? There's all these rookies in here. Another rookie here. Holy flip. Another rookie. Jeez. I thought these were going to mostly be base cards. I mean, there's still, look at how much there's still left. We'll be here for another 40 minutes, guys. But this is amazing. Like, look at this. This is just crazy. In a good way. This is nuts. Oh, I thought they were going to be mostly all base, but so far I'm pretty shocked by this, but we're probably getting down to it there, because all of these are sleeved up to this, all of them thus far have been sleeved. So maybe once we get to the non-sleeved, we're going to be getting into just the regular base, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here. What you guys are seeing for the first time on this show is the first time I'm seeing it since I opened up the package. So it's all the same to me, man. It's all new. So yeah, so it looks like these are the base cards here. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that's a nice freaking chunk of stuff right there. Bobrovsky. Look at how beautiful these are, eh? Oh my gosh. Never expected this. I mean, it's one thing when you see a photo of it, of like a collection or something like that. It's a whole other thing once it's in your possession. Jerry Sheevers, wow. Mike Gardner. Oh, Ryan O'Reilly. Unbelievable. Never expected getting this much of this release. Tuukka Rask. David Perron. Dylan Larkin. Just beautiful, beautiful cards. Kucherov. Carey Price. Holy moly. Roman Josi. And it's like they're not super thin cards either. Like they're a little hefty. They're not they're not like your regular stock regular card stock. Mark Scheifele. Quinn Hughes. Barzal. Here, I'll grab some like this here. John Gibson. Bailey. Billy Smith. Oh, wow. Huberdeau. Pedersen. Hellebuck. Oh, wow. Druin. Barkov. Bondra. We've gotten a lot of Bondra on the show, I find, like, recently. And maybe it's just me, but I think so anyways. Mantha. I'm making piles just everywhere. Gutsev. Aho. Zetterberg. Kachuk. Sedin, sorry. Stammer. Another Sedin right there. Where's Leakins? Shabbat. Lanny McDonald. Oh my gosh. This is freaking cool. Konechny. Marchessault. Lidstrom. Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks like there's a couple duplicates. Excuse me. Huberdeau. Billy Smith. Brent Burns. Van Beesbrook. Kubalik. And we had him already. Line. My gosh, I don't know what's in my throat here. Shen. Leclerc. Esposito. Wow. Lindholm. Sutter. Ekman Larson. Blackwood. And ending it off with Mike Richter. Isn't that quite the freaking slew of cards? So, yeah. I've been wanting to look through these, but I'm like, nope. I'm going to wait for the show. Wait for the show. I'm going to open it up. Share it with everyone. I mean, this is kind of what the show is about, right? I'm just going to pack them away here real quick because we still got a couple of packs to open. So, oh no. Come on, get in there. Oh, wait. Okay. Come on, get in there. Okay. There we go. Nice and smooth. So that's a pretty nice chunk of that set. Oh, wow. That's going to be crazy. When I go through that and see what's missing. All right. And as you know, the grand finale right here. I don't know from what sides I grabbed from, so I'm just going to grab from this corner here. Not like there's anything crazy out of these. We understand that. We get it. But it's nostalgic, right? That's the point of it. I feel like this thing's all out of whack here. All right. Slapshot. 95, 96. Let's see how many names I can't read because of the font. Let's check her out. Here we go. I want to say that says Korolev. That's what I want to say. Evgeny Korolev from the Peterborough Petes. Wensenberg. So I'm going to go with from the Guelph Storm. Wayne Primo from the Owen Sound Platters. I wonder if it says anything on the back. Platters were lucky to get Wayne back from the Buffalo Sabres. He has great hands and should really contribute to the offense this season. Yes, sirree, Bob. Good old Wayne Primo. There we go. Okay, Liam McEachern from the Sudbury Wolves. Alan Hitchon. That's what I think. Anyways, Peterborough Petes. Cadot. Detroit Whalers. Cantu. That's what it looks like to me. Cantu. If he can, you can too. Oh, yeah, I know. Stupid joke. I know. Chris Cantu. North Bay Centennials. Colin Pepperall? That's what it... I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like it says to me. Niagara Falls Thunder. Eric Landry from Peterborough Pete's, and ending it off with Robert Esch from Detroit Whalers. No way. That's freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Couple names that I recognize in there. You should too. And of course, we're going to grab one from our O-Pee-Chee bundle here. Let me see. I never keep track of where I'm grabbing them from. I guess it doesn't really matter. I grab one from this. Ooh, this pack does. It doesn't feel too great. I'm going to tell you that. Feels like maybe the gum is really stuck to the card in this one. Ooh, we're not going to know until we open it. Oh my gosh, look at how badly damaged this is. Oh man. Well, that's not good. That's not good. I picked a damaged box. It was the only one of that kind that they had when I went, so. Oh, no, the gum is fine. The gum is fine, guys. It's good. Should get that graded. What's up with me, man? Should get the gum graded. Oh my god. Classic O-Pee-Chee gum. Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody sending in a piece of gum to get graded? Like, what would they think? Like, oh god, dude's a nutcase, man. They probably send it back or something. We don't grade food, man. Why that made me giggle so much, I don't know. Anyhow, Dynamo Moscow, that was the insert. Feels okay. Feels okay. Just a bit of that residue off the gum there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Patrick Sundstrom. Oh, gosh, that was a nice little giggle. Robert Reichel. Really liked Reichel back in the 90s. I thought he was, I don't know, I felt like he was underrated, but maybe that's just me. Keith Acton. Oh, here we go. This is another Belfour. It's another Belfour. Ah, come on. Could have gave you something different. Well, for how many packs in? Holy geez, we barely even... I'm sure there's other ones of other players. Ed Belfour, Vezina Trophy winner. Patrick Flatley. Kevin Deneen, Hartford Whalers. That's classic. Classic. Pierre Turgeon. Mike Lawler. That one's a little, like, it's a little bent too onto the card behind it, which is, it's just a Vancouver Canucks. Was that like a stat or something? So I know it's not a checklist. Fine, yeah, looks like just some stats and stuff like that. Yeah, look at how bad that is. Holy moly! Whoa! So in this one's not much, not much better as it is. But anyways, that'll go into recycling, I guess. Can't really do much with those anyways, but put these in with my little batch and see if I can replace the ones I currently own with the newer ones. Things are looking a little nicer. Okay, guys, as we know, got our card of the episode. And I do, of course, have a runner-up. The runner-up is Dustin Brown. I'm sure that you guys assume that, because after I opened this pack, I dug into there to pull it out, so I didn't forget about it. This is really cool from Bowman, from the early 2000s, 2003, 2004. Really like this set. And back then, I wasn't a huge Topps fan. Of course, Topps owns Bowman, or the title. So this is a Topps card. For those that may not know. However, I wasn't a huge fan of the Topps brand or any other brands, really, whatever. But as I've grown accustomed to just kind of veering my outlook on them, there are some sets, the odd set, that I actually like the design. I think it was really well done, and this is one of them. So that is the runner-up of the card of the episode, but of course we got to end it off on a great note. And with that being said, we are going to get specific. Alfredson jersey from the Titanium brand from Specific Trading Cards. These were really nice cards. I wasn't a fan of the writing in the background here. Like, I'm sure you can see that it says jersey. Like, I wasn't a fan. They should just leave it gray or leave it white or whatever. That would have been fine. But but other than that, yeah, it's a pretty nice freaking card. Little tiny piece of jersey there, but you know, they didn't go, you know, over the top with it either. Just a nice little piece of jersey there. Put all the information we need, you know, and to top it off, you know, it was numbered 532. It's a little high, but at least you know where you stand. You know, you got 531 other copies out there. So that was really freaking cool. That was a great set. What number is this one? Number 46. I'm not entirely sure how many were in this set, but regardless, it is the card of the episode. Do you realize we have just spent quite a bit of time together looking at cards? Isn't that just comforting? Had some real cool classic stuff, the fancy stature stuff, and a little bit of all kinds of stuff in the middle. Kind of like a big Oreo cookie. I most certainly hope that your weekend is going to be amazing and relaxing. Because guess what? You gotta meet me back here on Tuesday and do this all over again. With cards around here, it never stops. What are you complaining for? You were the one that decided to tag along. Nah, I'm sure you'll love it. With that said, let's wrap this thing up so you can get your weekend started. So remember, collecting does not have to break the bank. So until next time, just keep building that amazing collection. Take care. We'll see ya.